Hello dear viewers, a very warm welcome to our channel. It's very good to have you here. In today's video, we are going to have a look at what the upper hose of your engine can tell you about your engine. The upper radiator hose is a fantastic, often overlooked diagnostic tool. It is a direct conduit from the engine to the radiator. So it can tell us a lot about what is going on inside the engine by simply looking at the state of the upper hose, the state of upper hose going to the radiator. You can tell a lot. As you can see, for this particular engine, this is the upper hose going to the upper radiator, and right here we have the lower hose. The lower hose is coming from here, and it will go to here. So this is the upper hose. Now let's have a look at what it can tell us. The condition and the state of the upper radiator hose can tell you a lot about what is going on in your engine. Let's begin from what it can tell us when it is hard, when the engine is cold. Let's say the hose is hard and pressurized with the engine cold. Now, this is a classic sign of excessive pressure buildup inside the cooling system. If, when the engine is cold, you press this and you find it extremely hard, and if it remains pressurized, then this is a classic sign of excessive pressure inside the cooling system. Since pressure usually builds with heat, and a rock hard hose on a cold engine is a major red flag. So if the engine is cold, when you press it, it should be soft to the touch. But if it remains rigid and pressurized, that is a sign of a problem. What could cause this? For example, if there is a leaky head gasket. A leaky head gasket is the most common and serious problem that can cause hose that is hard and pressurized. Combustion gases from the cylinders are being forced into the cooling system, pressurizing the upper hose. So this is far beyond what the radiator cap is designed to handle. If there is a compression leak to the cooling system, that will pressurize this, and the pressure will not be relieved by the radiator cap. So a leaky head gasket is the primary suspect if the hose remains rigid and pressurized. Other issues that can cause the upper hose to be very rigid and highly pressurized is a faulty radiator cap. The radiator cap is there to relieve pressure when there is excessive pressure, but if the cooling system pressure is beyond the value described on your radiator cap, it indicates that the radiator cap is faulty, and that is causing a pressure buildup inside the engine. So what can you do if the upper hose is highly pressurized? If it is highly pressurized, don't open the radiator cap. If it is a highly pressurized system, if you open this radiator cap, it will splash liquid on you. So do not open the radiator cap. This can lead to dangerous eruption of hot coolant. So have the vehicle inspected instead. So very pressurized upper hose can indicate serious problem internally. The other issue is when the hose is collapsed. What if you find a hose that is collapsed? That will remain in a collapsed state. Let's say the hose is collapsed like this and remain in such a fashion. What does that tell us? This indicates there is vacuum inside the cooling system. A vacuum is forming inside the cooling system as the engine cools, and if it is strong enough to crush the hose, it indicates there is excessive vacuum being produced inside the cooling system. What can cause this? A faulty radiator cap can cause this. The radiator cap has two valves. There is a vacuum valve that will allow either coolant to return from the expansion tank or air to get sucked into the cooling system to compensate for the cooling down of the coolant inside the radiator. Now, if the cap has a vacuum valve problem that is supposed to open as the engine cools, allowing coolant to siphon back into the engine cooling system from the overflow tank, and if the valve is stuck or if the cap is bad, that will result in a collapsed upper hose. Other problems that can cause a collapsed upper hose could be clog in the small hose that goes to the overflow tank. There is a line that is connecting this radiator to the expansion tank or to the overflow tank. If somehow that is not functional, if somehow that is blocked, that can also cause a vacuum to develop inside the cooling system as the engine cools down, and that can cause this to shrink. Okay, now let's go to the third problem. What if the hose is squishy and soft when the engine is hot and when the engine is running? Let's say when the engine is running, if you press this down, it should be hard and rigid because the cooling system should be pressurizing when the engine is running. But if it remains soft when the engine is running, this tells you that the cooling system is not properly pressurized. Pressurizing the cooling system lowers the coolant boiling point, and so once the engine starts running, when you press this, it should be pressurized and it should resist to the push. What can cause this? What can cause this to become very soft? For example, low coolant level. If there is no enough liquid in the cooling system to build pressure, this is often due to leakage. That can be number one suspect. Or the other suspect is weak radiator cap. If the radiator cap is releasing pressure below the threshold value, which is mentioned on the radiator cap, that will also prevent the cooling system from developing pressure. So those two reasons can cause the cooling system to have low pressure. A weak radiator cap that won't hold pressure, or a small leak in the hose itself or elsewhere in the cooling system, can prevent the cooling system from developing the required pressure. So that is another thing that can cause low pressure. Now, what can you do if there is low pressure inside the cooling system? Well, check the coolant level. Look at the coolant level inside the expansion tank. If there is no expansion tank is there, open this and check the coolant level inside the radiator as well. And look for any visible leak around the hose, around any connection. Usually leaks can happen if there is any crack in the connection point. Check for any leakage in the vicinity, or check if there are any leakages on the radiator itself. These radiator parts, they become corroded and sometimes they will start leaking. Check for any leakage in these radiator tubes. If there are tiny leakages, that will prevent the cooling system from holding pressure. So check for any visible sign of leakage. And the other problem that can happen to the upper hose is visible damage to the hose itself. For example, it could be bulging out at some place, and it could be cracking, or if there is some blister. The hose, if it has this kind of problem, if it has bulging, cracks and blisters, it indicates the hose is old and getting weaker. You know, this whole hose, it has to have some resistance to the pressure. The cooling system, when it gets pressurized, it should hold that pressure without bulging out. If it is old, if it is losing its texture, then the inner lining, when it breaks out, it will fail to hold the pressure inside the cooling system. So a visible bulge is a sign of hose that is about to fail catastrophically. It needs replacement. And sometimes if there is oil or greasy residue on the hose itself, this indicates an external engine oil leak. It could be from the valve cover gasket, or it could be from an oil pressure sender, anything that can cause oil leakage. And when the engine is running, the radiator fan will blow that oil. If you find any oil in here, it indicates some sort of leakage. If oil is dripping somewhere and dripping onto the hose, or being transported by the radiator wind, that can indicate some sort of leakage. The oil will degrade the rubber, causing it to become soft, and eventually the upper hose will fail if there is exposure to engine oil. So all you have to do in case of this, if it has a bulge, if it has blister, if it is cracked, then you have to replace the hose immediately. Also, you should track down and fix the oil leak if there is oil that is coming and causing the rubber to fail. And otherwise, that will contaminate the newly replaced engine radiator hose as well. And what you feel when the engine is running is also, it can tell you something. When the engine is running, holding this can tell you something. By feeling the hose as the engine is warming up, you can diagnose circulation issues. A hose that stays cold while the temperature gauge rises, it indicates the thermostat is stuck, that isn't opening to allow hot coolant to flow to the radiator. So that is an indication. And a hose that gets hot very quickly, this could point that water pump has failed. Hose gets hot very quickly, but the engine overheats, then this could point to water pump that has failed. If the impeller blades of the water pump may be corroded or broken while the pump might not be circulating a little coolant, it is not moving enough to cool the engine, so low coolant circulation can cause this kind of problem. And finally, you can always do the squeeze test. The squeeze test is when the engine is cold, you can do the squeeze test. Ensure the engine is completely cool and squeeze the upper radiator hose firmly, and it should feel firm but pliable. And you should be able to squeeze it with moderate effort, and it should not be rock hard. If it is rock hard, this indicates some residual pressure is in the cooling system, or it should not be easily collapsible as well. If it is easily collapsible, it means the radiator hose is becoming weaker and weaker. So these are some of the things that you can read from the upper radiator hose. So always remember, you should never open a hot radiator cap. The cooling system is under high pressure. That can cause water to splash, water at high temperature to splash from the radiator if you open it. Always let the engine cool completely before attempting to remove the radiator cap or touch the hoses for inspection. By paying attention to your upper radiator hose, you can catch small problems before they become major problems and before they become expensive problems to repair. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you from what you can learn from the upper hose of your radiator. If you find this video helpful and if you like what has been presented, please smash the like button. If you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing, turn on notifications so that you will be the first to get notified whenever we come up with another video. Until then, stay safe.